Hey guys, Danielle Butler here with your Wednesday WOD. Wanted to talk to you a little bit about goal setting. Ron Reynolds wrote a book called The Magic of Goals. I know several of you just returned from No Limits and probably received a copy there. Awesome, short and sweet, to the point, but helps you with writing down goals, with setting goals. And one thing that we have learned since being a part of Advocare is that there is so much power in writing down your goals and sharing that with other people, like your leaders, for example. There's that accountability factor, but just having it in front of your face is going to push you forward each and every day to get out of your comfort zone and take the action steps to help you make that goal a reality. So I wanted to share a couple of quick thoughts. You know, we're 1 week into this 3-week pay period. Every once in a while, there's a month that has 5 Tuesdays, so we come across a 3-week pay period. That's one whole extra week to accomplish the same amount that you would normally in just 2 weeks. So we have just finished up our first weekend, which means we still have a whole 2 weeks left to make some things happen. So I want to encourage you, hopefully you set some goals at the beginning of the pay period. Some of us, I'm going to encourage you, maybe you need to start stretching that just a little bit more. Maybe you're setting the bar too low for yourself. Some of us, you know, maybe you didn't set them at all, and it's okay to admit, you know, hey, I didn't do that. Now you have a new chance. Today's Wednesday, and you can lay it out there. So hopefully this will help you. Maybe you just need some guidance in setting those goals. So this is kind of what's helped us. It's an acronym. You've probably heard it before. It's called SMART. And the first thing is specific. You have to set specific goals. Non-specific goals get non-specific results. So when you set the bar, then and you have a target and a bullseye that you're aiming for, you're a whole lot more likely to hit that. Without a vision, the people will perish. So that's so true. You got to set very specific goals. And that's going to include things, and that gets us to the M, which is measurable. That's going to include things like your PGV. You know, what's a PGV goal for yourself? Very bare minimum is $1,000. That's going to unlock your override, the leadership bonus, and get you into the earning the warrior call. But y'all, you got to understand that's the bare minimum, and especially in a 3-week pay period, you want to shoot for Champions Club. Champions Club is 3K PGV and 2 new distributors, and that is the marks that you're building a solid business. So as far as specific and measurable, you want to lay out those two things. I would set that for Champions Club, 3K PGV at least, and 2 new distributors this pay period. So when we're setting goals for each pay period, those 2 are things we definitely focus on. Sometimes a new advisor is a part of our goal. Sometimes we include the number of mixers that we want to host during that pay period, the number of times we're going to tell our story, and that includes, that's daily, or throughout the course of a week. And that kind of helps us define where we're going. So specific, measurable, the A is for attainable, the R is for realistic. So if that's something you're struggling with defining for yourself, then I encourage you to reach out to your leader and ask for some feedback there. And hopefully they can help you nail down something that is attainable and realistic for you, but at the same time is going to challenge you and stretch you. Because a lot of times, we're only going to achieve at our belief level. And so sometimes our leaders can help us to stretch that just a little bit. The T is for timely. So it's super important to put a time frame on that. Obviously, in a pay period, you have that end goal. October 6th is when this pay period wraps up. So maybe you're working on your rookie bonus, or helping somebody earn their rookie bonus, or helping somebody qualify or nail down a pin. So what I would do, of course, one of the things that Jesse and Beth have helped us with is 500 first Friday. You want to have at least $500 of PGV in by the first Friday, which was a couple days ago, so that you can see your override and you're at least on the board and you know where you're at. So that's a great mark. But if you think about a 3-week pay period, if you can get $1,000 of PGV in each of those weeks, then that's going to help you hit that Champions Club. So, and then what's going to help you to increase that PGV is getting product in people's bodies and sharing your story. We're a product-driven company, and so when you can put products in people's body, Danny McDaniel talks about it, and only believe that they used to sample people's Spark and M&S, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to include a training video below. This is one of the best training videos that Jonathan and I have ever come across. And if you're brand new to the point that you're still putting people on 3-way calls, then this may be something you want to wait till a little bit later on in your journey. But if you're watching this WOD video and you're the one that's doing 3-way calls for your team, I encourage you, break this down into chunks because it's kind of long, and you want to make sure that you're using your time productively in talking to new people. But I do encourage you to break this into chunks and spend some time watching this and taking notes, because the more that you can help other people get the right products for them, the right fit, get more products into their body, then the bigger the paychecks are going to be. So, and I know you've heard the more products you use, the more money you make. That's so true, because you have that experience with the products, and then you can share that with other people. So if you come over and check out our Advo Pantry, you're going to see pretty much everything in there, and we love them all. But so I'm going to post that below also. But I know Jesse posted a thread a little while back asking for our goals. If you have not, and you know what, we haven't commented on that yet, so we're going to go back in and find that, make sure we comment. If you haven't done that yet, I encourage you to do that, because like I said, it's important for that accountability factor. Make sure that it's specific, make sure that it's measurable, and those are a few things that can help you. Like I said, go for Champions Club at least this pay period. You can absolutely do it. We believe in you. Have a great rest of the pay period. God bless you.